Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. My name is Denise, and welcome to another video. This has been pressing on my heart for a couple of days now, and it's the concept of leverage. If you like any of my videos or you like this channel, please subscribe, like, share my videos, or even this video. We need to grow the channel so the word gets out for mature women, mature mindset and age about dating in dating today. And I give you my true experiences, and I have over 400 videos. I think I might have over 450. I'm not sure, or close. So I've done a lot of videos in the last 2 years, going into my third year, 2024. So also check out my Affirmation Journals on Amazon. This one, when your mind changes, when things change inside you, they change around you. This is on Amazon as well. So this concept has been on my mind for a minute, a few days, maybe a week. And it's the concept of leverage. I've done quite a few videos on leverage, maybe two or three videos on leverage. I'll link them in the description. But I was giving you the definition of leverage from the top of my head. So now I went online to find out the actual definition of leverage. Leverage, not necessarily in the finance context of borrowing money to buy assets that you hope will yield a profit, capital gains, or cash flow that's greater than the debt you use to acquire the asset. So I'm talking about leverage in terms of people, situations, and jobs and relationships. So one of the official definitions of leverage is leverage, to use something to maximum advantage. For example, the organization needs to leverage its key resources. I have 4 definitions here. So the second definition, the ability to control or influence situations to control what happens. The ability to control or influence situations to control what happens. Number 3, doing more with less. I like this definition because it's short and sweet. Doing more with less. To work harder, not smarter. To work smarter, not harder. Doing more with less. To work smarter, not harder. You know you're leveraging to the maximum when you're away from doing things you don't want to do and are doing what you really love to do. You know you're leveraging to the maximum when you're away from things you don't enjoy and are doing what you really love to do. So how does leverage apply in dating? And like I said, I'll link my other videos in the description, but leverage in dating is one of those things that you always have to be evaluating with yourself. You help your leverage in terms of working hard, in terms of working smarter and not harder by having standards. I told you my minimum level of standard is that the man that I am interested in, or who's interested in me, has to have the minimum of what I have, which is a working car, a home, and a job, some means of income. Now, I know the common concept is, he has to have be six figures or whatever. I've never had that standard because I'm not willing to do a whole bunch of stuff that those men require. And I'm just being realistic. As long as he's able to do what's necessary to maintain his standard of living and he's not depending on me to help him build, I'm good, because I'm at a point in life, I'm 62, where, luxury living, I'm beyond that. I just want to retire, travel, and not have a lot of debt, a lot of emotional stress or stress of any kind. And I want him to bring peace to me and me to him. Luxury, if that's what you want, fine. No harm, no foul, no shade or anything. I say go for what you really want. But because of my age, if I ain't got it, it's okay. I've made peace with my life. If I don't have it, I'm okay. But what I want to share with you is this concept of leverage, which has in the dating field or in the dating market, is that when you have your standards, that helps with your leverage, because you know within yourself what your leverage is. And the man, and it helps to establish doing more with less, because you can weed out the men who don't fit your standards. So writing down your standards, knowing what they are, periodically rereading them, evaluating your dates based on your standards is doing less with more. So you're able to weed out, especially in the beginning. I didn't have a whole lot of standards. Like I wanted him to besides what I just mentioned about finances, but I wanted him to cherish my feelings, be the leader and protector and provider, someone that I could look up to, someone that I can respect his decisions and where he is leading us. Not to say I don't have a voice, but that I respect his decisions and I generally respect this man. Having your standards in terms of leverage allows you to control situations or influence situations so that you get a better outcome. And having your standards means that you can vet them and keep them moving quickly. You're leveraging to the maximum when you're no longer doing the things that you don't want to do, and you have time and the inclination, the motivation to do more of what you want to do. And so that's what, to me, when it comes to dating, what I'm looking for. A man who can go with me traveling because we both want to do more of that. He's retired, so we don't have to deal with the working part of it unless he wants to or unless I want to. And another thing when it comes to leverage, you set your standards down. Now we got to talk about intimate relationships, right? It starts with an S and ends with an X. I know that it's common for women to have a libido just like men do and to go out there and get what they want like men do. But I don't recommend that you go out dating and pursue dating in that way. I really recommend that you wait until you're mated or married. And I know that's old-fashioned. But I have to really tell it to you, because how are you going to know if the guy really likes you for you? How do you know if the guy really wants to be married to you? How do you know? How do you know? Because the way I interpret things, and correct me if I'm wrong, when it comes to men, when they first meet you initially, I'm not a man, so I'm told and I've read that they put you in a box as soon as they meet you. And when they approach you, they already know what their goal is with you. And more times than not, it's to have intimate relations, to get laid. And if you have something else that he can see past, maybe you can get, date 2, 3, 4 or whatever, and maybe it can evolve into a relationship. But all of that takes time. And so I put delaying or keeping your legs closed. I got plenty of videos on that. I recommend doing that as a way to vet. And another thing, it's layers and nuances to all of this because it depends on the man, it depends on you and what he has to offer and what your standards are. So it's no cut and dry thing, but it is kind of cut and dry for each individual woman. I forgot my thought. Oh, it depends on the man that you meet. Most men don't want to get attached to a woman permanently. They don't want to make a commitment, not a marital commitment, and maybe not even a mated commitment. Mated is, it has all of the semblances on the outside of looking like marriage, except it's not legal. So some men don't even want to get mated. They just want to, run the streets. And some men are really good at making you believe that they do want to be mated and married. And some men are not so good at that. But ultimately, you have to decide and you have to trust yourself. Trust yourself. And even if you make a mistake with a man, if he really wants you, he'll double back. He'll double back. I'm not sure a woman can make a man change his mind about getting married or mated if he doesn't want to be. I've never been able to do that. I've tried it like maybe once or twice in my life. So if you have been able to do it, good luck for you, but I don't think that usually works out so well for the woman. We have to value ourselves more than we do. We have to value our physical bodies more than we do. And it doesn't say that we don't have, the energy or the want or the need to be close to a man or a person. But we can't let that rule us. We can't let that override our good sense that God gave us. We can't let it override our good sense or our desperation. This is holiday time. So this is New Year's Eve that I'm recording this video. And this is going to be really long. And we can't override our desperation, the holiday season, to override our good sense, our intuition. And it's, the eve of the last day of the year. And we all know that there's some people we need to get rid of. That situationship, that sibling, stop talking to them, that friend who doesn't support any of the ideas and things that you want to do, the relationship you want to have. I had to get rid of 3 people this year. Yeah, 3 people this year. They were all friends. Friends I had 40 years. I just had to get rid of them. And though I felt sad, I felt light and relieved as well. So, for 2024, figure out what leverage means to you. Ladies, figure out what leverage means to you. Write down your standards. Revisit them. Read them. Put them in the bathroom if necessary, on the bathroom mirror, wall, post notes, wherever you have to post to remember your leverage, your standards. Leverage is doing more with less effort. Standards will help you with that. Date men who meet the standards. That's also part of leverage because that will vet out the ones who don't meet your standards. Keep your legs closed. Don't get desperate. And have a happy, 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 and prosperous new year. Oh, yes. And I want to tell you, I'm going to go live for 2024. I haven't said a date yet, but I'm going to go live for 2024, answer questions, and also coach mature women who are a little hesitant about dating, about getting started dating again. I also have a free dating guide if you would like that. Email me at thehypergamistjourney@gmail.com. And stay tuned for the announcement for when I will go live. And if you don't mind, put in the comments what day of the week will work best and what time of day will work best. I am on the East Coast. I am in Georgia, Atlanta, the Atlanta metropolitan area. Yes, I would love to see what your thoughts are about going live, and also put that in the description, in the comments, topics that you would like for me to address. So stay tuned for the announcement of when I will start going and doing live videos after almost 450 pre-recorded ones. And thank you for my 632 subscribers. When I started 2 years ago, there were like 0 subscribers. And I was just wondering, does anybody care about what I'm going through as a 62-year-old woman in my dating experiences? And you have proven me wrong. You do care. And this journey that I'm on does make a difference and is helping other mature women. Thank you, and Happy New Year. Happy 2024. See you in the next video. Bye.